Actually, I don't have Down syndrome. I have autism.
Whatever. They all mean the same thing.
You say you were having a hard drive issue?
You're like a gnat that's buzzing in someone's ear.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the title you read today is for once not really an exaggeration. I know, hard to believe. Today I have a real, genuine complaint about a Dhar Mann video, which I normally don't really have. A lot of you guys seem to think I have this dying hatred for Dhar Mann, when in reality I just think most of his videos are kinda dumb. Today, however, is a bit different. Now, I've never covered one up until this point, but over the last couple of years, Dhar Mann has made multiple videos where the topic of the video is some sort of character with autism, and I'm really starting to think that Dhar Mann sees autism as nothing but an opportunity to get views and paint himself as an inclusive superhero. Now look, I get that's kind of a harsh claim, but when you look at the numbers, you look at the views, it's kind of hard to ignore. Not only is Dhar Mann's most viewed video ever about a kid with autism, when you look at how many videos he's done about somebody with autism, you'll find that he's never revisited any other topic that many times, but he keeps coming back to this one for some reason, like he did just 2 days ago. Mean girl rejects an autistic girl. She lives to regret it. There's a lot to talk about in this video, so I'm gonna stop wasting time with the intro. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Aw, that must be the new girl, Heavenly. She's all alone.
Too bad for her.
Why don't we go sit with her?
What? No way. We can't be seen with someone like her.
What does that mean, Tess?
Don't make me say it out loud.
Alright, so not even 20 seconds in, and we've already got some really crazy implications here. So this girl is new, and somehow the main character, Mean Girl, knows that she's autistic. Now you might be thinking maybe she told somebody and it went around the school, but soon we're gonna find out that at least it's implied that there's some sort of characteristic, whether it be physical or something else, that Dhar Mann thinks labels someone as autistic. If that's not the case, if that's not the implication, I'm not sure how you would really explain a few of these scenes.
We're gonna be having a math competition. Nothing? Oh man, it's gonna be super fun. Well, you're gonna do it anyway, okay? I'm gonna pair you up, and whoever wins in class, you're gonna get a chance to go to the school-wide competition. Whoever wins the school-wide competition will get an automatic A on their final. Great. Finally, some enthusiasm.
I don't know about you guys, but I would be crying in the corner trying to find a way out of this classroom as fast as I could. I was really good in school, except for math. When math came around, I shut down. I got really sick in elementary school once and missed like 4 or 5 days, and I think I missed like a fundamental building block of math knowledge, and I just never got it, so I think that really set me up for failure.
Well, I've already paired you up, so let's get Alex and John together. Shantae and Aaron. Julie and Barbara. Tessa and Heavenly.
What? No, I can't work with her.
Why not?
Come on, Mrs. Wells, it's not rocket science. You know why.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And either way, it is not up for discussion.
My grade in this class is already bad enough. Now it's gonna be even worse.
Your grade must be pretty bad in English too, because your comprehension of the English language doesn't seem to be top-notch. This doesn't affect your grade, it just gives you the chance to get an A on your final. There was no mention of your performance affecting your grade, so I wouldn't be too worried.
You know, math is my favorite subject, and I'm really good at it. Maybe I can help you.
I highly doubt that. If I'm bad at math, a girl with Down syndrome is gonna be awful.
Actually, I don't have Down syndrome. I have autism.
Whatever. They all mean the same thing. Slow.
Is this really a commonly held belief? I mean, I'm sure some people think this, but like the average high schooler, the modern high schooler, I feel like with all the exposure to the internet, most people know the difference. This seems kinda far-fetched.
My whole history project is on this hard drive, and I need to get it off before next period.
Did you say you were having a hard drive issue?
You're like a gnat that's buzzing in someone's ear. So annoying.
Be nice. Yes, she's having a hard drive issue. Do you think you could help?
I just had this happen a few months ago. Your drive may not be formatted correctly. I can show you how to change your format with disk utility. It only takes a second.
I don't remember asking for your help.
So we're gonna start heading down a dangerous slope. I'm sure you guys can already guess the outcome here. I'm gonna talk about it all at once here in a minute, but just be prepared in the typical Dhar Mann fashion for this girl to start treating autistic people better for all of the wrong reasons.
And I know how to reformat it. Thanks.
Wait, you should back up your data first, or you could lose your project.
Look, this is way above your intelligence level, okay? Now leave us alone.
I don't know where to even begin. I wonder what Heavenly's making.
Who knows? She probably doesn't even understand the assignment.
I don't know, she seems like she has a plan. I'm gonna ask her. Hey, Heavenly, what are you making?
I'm building a foundation for my house to be glued onto. It'll help it to stand.
That's a really good idea. Let's try that.
No. I'm not taking advice from someone on the spectrum.
Tessa, that's so rude and totally out of line.
Well, it's the truth.
Maybe Dhar Mann at some point should implement some kind of plot point that would actually be important for young children about how you should probably talk to your friends about how you shouldn't talk like this and not just blow it off like nothing. If your friend is making fun of somebody for having a disability, you should not just say Tessa and then go back to your art project. You should probably, address that.
Here you go, Tessa, and your milkshake will be right out. I'm having Ralph make it for you.
Who's Ralph?
Oh, he's my new waiter. He's great. He's right over there.
Seriously, Mom? Why would you hire him?
What do you mean? He's got great experience.
Yeah, experience messing things up.
Alright, this scene right here, Dhar Mann, if you're not saying that there's some sort of physical manifestation of autism, how does this girl know this brand new waiter that she's never seen before has autism? This scene is wild, and I have no idea what it could be implying.
I don't believe what I'm hearing, Tessa. Ralph is a great worker. In fact, he's one of my best. And he's not just a waiter, he helps with everything. Wait till you try the milkshake that he makes for you.
Can't you just make it? He's gonna end up messing it up.
You must be Tessa. Your mom's told me great things. Here you go.
Whoa, you made this? There's no way.
What are we watching, guys? I mean, is it a widespread belief or something that a person with autism is incapable of making food? Because I've never heard that one. I feel like we're going a little bit over the top here.
Yes, I did actually. I love making cool food art. I only hope it tastes as good as it looks.
That's amazing.
Honey, do you have your cell phone on you? I need to know what a 20% tip is on 8167.
Really, Dhar Mann, of all the things that you could implement to push your little plot forward, you want me to believe that a manager at a diner cannot calculate tips?
Yeah, one sec.
It's $16.33. Well, 0.334 if we're being exact.
Wait, you did that just off the top of your head?
I doubt that's right. Let me check.
Well?
He's right. But how'd you do that?
It was simple, actually. I've always been good at math, but I use a little trick to get 20%. You know what 10% of $75 is? You just move the decimal over one.
$7.50?
Yes. And to get 20%, you just double it. Now what's 2 times 750?
15.
Honestly, I feel like 2 times 750 is harder than what is 10% of 75. I feel like these characters are not very consistent.
You're a natural.
This was the best service we've ever had. We will definitely be coming back.
Ralph is a special person. Don't ever lose him.
Honey, I'm gonna ring this up in my office. The computer up front still isn't working.
Oh, I forgot to tell you Ralph fixed it.
Wait, he did?
It was simple, actually. I just had to run a command prompt through the computer terminal and found some corrupt files that needed to be restored. It was a breeze from there. I'll handle the plates. How do you like your shake, Tessa?
Do you see the path this video is heading down? It's only gonna get worse.
Now you see why I hired him?
I just don't understand. How could someone with a disability be so smart? I thought they were all like...
A disability is not an inability. People with autism are just as smart as everyone else.
I'm starting to see that now.
All right, you've got some math homework to do.
Tessa can't help but feel bad for how bad she's been treating Ralph.
Yeah, I bet. So as I'm sure many of you have already guessed, Tessa is about to go back to school and realize that all the things Heavenly has been saying that she could do, she not only can just do them, but she's like a genius with them and she excels in these areas. This representation of autism is dangerous. This idea that every person with autism is just a slightly awkward savant who knows everything and is this mega genius is not good. This good doctor-esque representation is not healthy, because while this might represent some people, it doesn't represent everybody, and while you can't expect one video to do that, it's the only quote kind of autism that Dhar Mann ever talks about. They always make fun of them and then realize that they're this genius who knows everything, when that is just not the case, and this is just such dangerous thinking. This idea that we should treat people with autism well because they're the same as everybody else? Why not just treat a person well because they're a person? Like, do you guys get what I mean? Even if Tessa truly believed somebody was quote stupid because of their disability, she should be taught to treat them well regardless, not treat them well because they're smart. And then this representation that autism is nothing but this thing that makes you super smart, I mean, come on. It feels like it's almost become taboo to talk about on the internet that certain disabilities, guess what, disable you in life. It's not a bad thing to say that a person with autism might need certain things that a person without autism does not need. If you watch these Dhar Mann videos about autism, it's always like autism isn't a disability, it's a different ability, or it's a superpower. Like, no, that is a dangerous way to view this. These videos should be about how we should be mindful about how some people might need certain accommodations because of things they cannot control, not just calling them a superhero and patting yourself on the back. But back to the video. After all of this happens, of course, they end up making it to the school-wide math championship, and of course, the final sudden death question that Tessa has to answer is, what is 20% of a certain number? I feel like that would not be the final question of a math championship, but hey, whatever to push the plot forward, I guess.
Ooh, that is incorrect. Tessa, for the win, what is 20% of 12.44?
Okay, let's see. So first I get 10%, so I move the decimal over 1 to get 1.244. And then I times it by 2. So 1.244 times 2 is 2.488.
That is correct.
If you thought this was gonna be a corny ending, my goodness, you do not even know what's coming next.
I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Mom. But it was all because of the trick Ralph taught me. And Heavenly. She's been helping me study. Now I'm gonna receive my first A in math ever.
Well, it's so nice to meet the famous Heavenly. Tessa talks about you all the time. Are your parents or any family members here? I'd love to meet them.
Yeah, my dad is here somewhere. Oh, there he is now.
Ralph, what are you doing here?
Heavenly's my daughter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. I feel like I've said everything that needs to be said about this video. I'm just done with it. Well, guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts about this kind of representation? It would be one thing if he did it once and learned from it, but doing it 6 or 7 times and never changing the formula, I mean, it's really hard to believe this isn't purposeful. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.